I need to make sure. Okay. Oh, but I see some people are here already. Always working up to the last minute. Uh, what was I trying to do? I just need to check my website real quick uh, and make sure I put that link so people can watch it if they didn't register. So bear with me. I know the camera's still on me. I can't see y'all right now. Videoloctician.com. Okay. Yep. It's on there. Ooh, okay. We'll just keep that there. Google Hangouts. Okay. Hey, gang, this is Phyllis, your video loctician, and this is where you can come once or twice a month. And I'll be doing that more regularly in 2016 since I have all my ducks in a row as far as my systems and my software and things like that. And a lot of new exciting stuff for 2016, especially the first part of 2016. So, and if you notice, I have been having a lot of sales or sales and or free shipping promotions, and that was me just testing the system, testing the volume coming through, making sure I had my I's dotted and my T's crossed. You won't ever, I'm not gonna say ever, but I had a lot of free shipping promotions, and that was just allowing you guys to help me because you guys are more motivated when I have the free shipping to help me test the systems that I have going on and the new things that I've added as far as the webinars and some things and some updates that I'm doing to my website. So welcome aboard. I got all this stuff on my table, trying to clear the stuff off, and I worked up to the last minute. I just came from out of the bathroom and I'm ready and my face is shiny and I'm sweaty. But we're going to talk about, and I'm going to try to get right to things tonight. I know you guys are busy. You might just be coming off the holiday high. I hope everybody enjoyed their family and their friends during the season. And we stay pretty quiet. Don't do too much of anything. Just mother, sister, brother type of things, and that's about it. So pretty quiet here on the home front. But my name is Phyllis Johnson. I am the video loctician. I've been doing this for about, I've been online for about 8 years or so with the blog. And I do this a couple of times a month to make myself available to answer any questions that you may have about your locks, questions and issues, problems, troubleshooting things about your locks. So feel free to call in. Let me put the number in. 302-836-3550. And I need to know if you guys can hear me and see me okay. I don't know if Ron is on here this evening. Let me push that in. But there's the number. And so what's on the agenda for tonight? And I'll stay on here as long as we need to stay on here. But, I wanted to go for at least an hour. We usually go a lot over that, but at least an hour. Oh, somebody's raising their hand. I haven't tried that component yet. I don't know. So let me see. Shawanda from Perry, Georgia. Welcome to the broadcast, Shawanda. Let me see who else is on here. Sue. Sue says, good night, everyone. Okay, good night, Sue. Brenda Baby Cake is on here. Hi, Brenda. New Jersey, Beverly. Hey, Beverly, how you doing, sweetheart? Hope from Tampa, Florida. And you guys are doing it just like I like it. Telling me your name and where you're from. Wonderful. Darlene, White Plains, New York. Welcome to the broadcast, Darlene. Hi, Sharon. Sharon says hello to everyone. Hello, Sharon. Is that another Brenda? Hi, Brenda. Oh, she's saying hey. Ro, hey, Ro. Good evening, everyone. Ro from Austin, Texas, checking in. All right. It sounds like you guys got in okay. If you're watching me, it's probably like a 20 to 30-second delay. And so when you call in, make sure you turn your computer down all the way because I'll be able to hear it and you'll get confused about what to listen to. Hi, Sharon from New Jersey. Okay, we already said she's saying hi to everybody else. Hi, Dolores. Hi, Lavonda from Lawrenceville, Georgia. Welcome to the broadcast, girlfriend. Hi, Phyllis. This is Tanya from Georgia. Hey, Tanya from Georgia. I'm glad you can make it. Stacy from Lima. Lima. Okay, thank you. She said, like the bean. I like that too. Thank you. Lima, Ohio. All right. Lima bean. Hey, Darlene from Portland, Oregon. All right. Brenda, Goose Creek, South Carolina. I haven't heard of that one, Brenda. Hi, Rhonda. Rhonda from Newcastle, Delaware. There's my client. Thanks, girlfriend. I'm scrolling up, so I guess you'll let me know if you can hear me okay. Tracy from North Carolina. Hi, Tracy. Beverly from Kennesaw, Georgia. All right. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Tracy from North Carolina. Okay. And Sue, where Sue is from, she's saying she's from the island of Jamaica. Wonderful. I like to, I get excited when long distance people are here. Francine in Boston. Francine, did you send me pictures, girlfriend? Because I'm going to try to show them tonight, if that's okay. Annika from Taylor, Michigan. Latasha from Oak Park, Michigan, I think. Wanda from Maryland. Hey, Wanda. And Cheryl, I can't hear. Screen frozen. Refresh, girlfriend. All right. Beverly says all is okay. All right. I appreciate that. Yvonne from Stone Mountain, Georgia. Yes, I can hear you, Rhonda. So I guess you can see me as well. All right, good. I got lights blazing, which is making me hot. I have a new thingy there. I'm gonna work on getting that smaller because that's taking up a lot of real estate down there. But that's something that I needed to do. All right, so what you're seeing here, and I just did this within the last 2 hours, okay? Rolled my hair up on pipe cleaners. So we're in the room. Okay, very good. Misha from Detroit. Hello, Misha. I don't think I've seen that name. Francine, sure did. Francis sent first updo. Okay. Francine, so I'm gonna I'm definitely gonna show you pictures as everything is working. All right. I spent the last been working on all this within the last 3 hours, and I figured out how to upload pictures. They're gonna show up over here, I think, on your side of the screen. Haven't figured out how to take up the whole screen with all that stuff yet. So I got a couple of weeks off where I don't have a lot of hair to do because all my hair was bundled up like the 2 weeks before the holidays. So I'll have some time to figure out a lot of stuff that I need to learn with this system. But I love it. Donna Chapman. Wow. That's a name from the past. Hey, Donna, how you doing? All right, girlfriend. So it's like we have 37 people on here so far. That's wonderful. And that's going to grow as I do this more consistently. All right, I got my basket of accessories here. And yes, I did the spring lock. So let me put up Francine because she did let me see if I can get that. Okay. Oh, I actually got 49 people here. Polls, offers. Okay, select offers from, oh, okay. Francine 1. See if that'll show. Load. Display the offer. Okay, yeah, so she should be showing up. That's Francine. Looks like she has color, like the color, girlfriend. And this was her first updo. And I asked guys to send in pictures if you're using any of my products to, get your curls, or showing you using my products in action, or showing you if you got the flexi clips, how you're styling your hair, or how you styled your hair for the holidays. And I have some takers, so I'm going to try to share them with you this evening. So this is Francine. She was one of the first ones that sent me pictures, and there she is. So at the top there, she her bun or her ponytail, I guess she's got it all swooped up. Oh, she does. She's got it braided up in the back. I don't know what's going on in the front part. But it's being held, or she adorned it with a flexi clip. So let me see if I can bring that picture up. All right, so remove offer, because I know I got 2 for her. Francine, number 2, and load and display. Okay, so there's the back. So this is very, very simple, y'all. All she did, either she did it or she had someone else do it. Francine, if you want to let me know if somebody helped you with this. I think she did it herself. And she has the flexi clip on the top there. So I don't know if it's just the flexi clip holding everything together, because that's a pretty small one. She might have a medium or a large up there. So Francine, let me know. But I think you did a wonderful job, girlfriend. I love it when people style their own hair, or at least make the attempt. That's awesome. And you'll get better and better with it the more you try it. All right. Let's see, Candace, I need to turn this stuff off, Facebook stuff coming up. All right, so let's see. Let me show you somebody else real quick. Call in if you have questions. I'm going to show one more before we start taking some questions. Let's do Sandra. Load. And Sandra really loved, now she's got Sisterlocks. She has long locks. And I don't know if this was after shampoo, but she was telling me that she loved the apple cider vinegar clarifying shampoo. So it was a whole testimonial with that. I'll put that up on my page somewhere. But I wanted to show her off because, I mean, when you send in the pictures, I want to show you off. I want to do that on the broadcast. So don't be afraid to show your pictures. You know, send me your best looking pictures of what you think is the best, and I'm going to put them up there. But if you don't want to, make sure you tell me, Phyllis, please don't show the picture, and I won't. All right. Seems like I'm talking to myself. So the number to call in, guys, if you want to, I still want to answer your questions if you have some issues going on with your locks. But in the meantime, I'll go over some stuff. So, oh, I don't even have a lock tie here. And I got it. I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up. I'm going to have to get up. All right. All right. Check out my shirt, yo. I got a bunch of my shirts. Have a nappy day. One of my favorites. I didn't put one in this bag here. All right, so I'm going to show as we go on through the broadcast. I'm going to show. I'm going to start taking these out because my hair is still kind of wet. It's still damp, so they're going to fall anyway. I just hate doing all this work and they're just not going to last because this style should last weeks and weeks. It's already fallen since I've taken out the rollers, but I was only on the dryer for about 10 minutes and that didn't do a thing. All right, let me go back to the chat. Let's see. Francine, my loctician did the updo for me after retightening. All right, wonderful. Hey, Phyllis, Virginia from Cleveland. Hi, Regina. How you doing, sweetie? Ruth from Aruba. Hey, Aruba's in the house. Okay. All right, so all I'm going to do here, and I'll stand up for this. I love the lock tie because this is how I do most of my updos. So I'm just going to pull my hair forward and put the tie on. And I'm going to get that, and I want this to show in the front. I need to take off my earrings. Be right there. I'm just going to make this real simple. Just tie a little bow. Bam. North Carolina speaker. Good evening, Locks, Coils, and Twists. This is Phyllis.
Hello.
Hello, this is Phyllis.
Yes, I have really small Sisterlocks.
Okay, who am I speaking with? Who is this?
This is Dolores.
Hi, Dolores.
Hi.
Are you on the broadcast?
And I've noticed.
Dolores?
Yes.
Turn your computer all the way down.
I'm turning my volume down.
Okay, because you're going to get confused.
Okay.
All right, very good. Can you hear me okay?
I can.
Okay, where are you calling me from, sweetheart?
I'm calling from Goldsboro.
Okay.
Carolina.
All right. North Carolina?
Yes.
Okay, Goldsboro, North Carolina, Dolores. All right, what's your question?
Okay. I have really small Sisterlocks. Had them about 8 years. And I just noticed buildup in my locks.
Okay, go ahead.
I've tried shampoos that they recommend, but I cannot get it to wash away. Is there any help?
Okay, all right, so who's telling you have buildup? And what are they telling you to use? Who?
Me. I see it.
Okay, and how long have you had your locks?
8 years or so.
Okay, yeah, for a while.
A while.
And so what are you using on your locks currently?
I'm using, I hope I say a name right.
Talia Wajid?
Exactly.
All right. So have you ever clarified? Have you ever used a clarifying shampoo?
Is that the one that's like peppermint or it has mint in it?
No, I'm not talking about mine particularly, but have you ever clarified your locks?
I don't think so.
Okay, so if you're saying that, that means no. So yeah, you've had your locks for a long, long time. So over time, you will get a buildup of product that won't wash away with the regular shampooing. How often do you shampoo?
It looks, I try to wash my hair at least once a week.
Okay.
In the winter, every other week, unless, I'm really sweaty from the gym.
Sure.
Yeah. And so I had one lock I was looking at, I had watched it. I was trying to pick it out, and it looks like it's become part of the lock.
Okay.
Just
I'm
wrapped around in there.
Yeah, well, with you describing it like that, could it possibly be lint?
I wonder.
I think
always wear, like when I come in from outside, from my day from work.
Yes.
I always put a cap on when I'm around in the house, because I'm always conscious of rubbing against something.
Sure.
At night.
Are your locks long?
No.
Dolores?
Yes.
Are your locks long?
Yes, they are. The middle of my back.
Okay. And so where is most of this accumulation of buildup? Is it like the half?
Strange you should ask that. Middle of my back.
Okay, I didn't get that. Where's your buildup?
It's like towards the end of my lock.
Yeah. Okay, so the oldest, I was going to ask you if it was halfway down your locks. It sounds like it may be mostly lint accumulation, and that's going to be very hard to get out. And almost everybody has that. And if you're like most people, most of that is going to accumulate. Like if you'll really see it when you put your hair up and updo in the back. You might have a lot of it along the along the locks that are in the back. Is that where most of it is?
Yes.
Yeah, so I think that's more lint than product buildup. But you may have a little bit of both, but mostly lint.
Right.
And the lint's going to be more difficult to remove. That's going to be very hard. It's like white spots throughout your locks. Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, I think
you have some graying up front, but I know the gray hair.
Right. Yeah.
It's just strange that it's not all the way through the lock.
Yeah.
In the bottom.
Yeah,
part.
And that's because that's the part when you do wear your hair down. That's what rubs up against your clothes and and it collects the fibers from whatever you're wearing.
In the chair.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So if
that makes sense.
Yeah. So if you really haven't done anything to prevent that too much when your hair is down, over time, and usually it's a few years when you start to really notice that lint buildup. Okay, so there's just a few things that can help if you haven't picked with the lint. You want to try to get rid of the lint or pick that out before it becomes embedded. You have embedded lint, and it does become a part of your locks if you're not diligent with picking that out before it becomes a part of your locks. So what people have to do a lot of times, if it really, really bothers them, is that they use a rinse or a color to camouflage it. There's not really going to be too much you can do without messing up your locks.
Right.
Yeah. So I think that's what you have more so than build up.
Okay.
Okay.
With any of your shampoo soaps?
Nope. That
in there, and I have to deal with it.
Right. Exactly. Because that's a whole different thing. It's just a fiber. It's almost like your hair. If it was a product buildup, the shampoo bars would definitely help if you have any residue from the products that you've been using over years. And I still recommend that because you've had your locks for 8 years and you haven't done any type of clarifying. So you'll find that after you use the clarifying shampoo, whether it's mine or somebody else, but you should get pretty good results with mine, that your hair is going to tend to feel a little bit lighter. The water's probably going to be extra murky. But as far as the lint goes, it's the coloring, it's rinsing, it's preventing the lint from getting in there in the first place.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
Any more questions?
No, that was the main one.
All right, girlfriend. Nappy holidays to you.
Same to you.
All right, bye-bye. All right, great question. Try to learn how to use this. Hey, Phyllis, Regina from Cleveland, and Rose from Florida is viewing. Hey, Rose, did you dry your hair under the dryer or air? Girl, I said I did it in 3 hours, so it's not even really completely dry. That's why it's you're starting to see some of these. I got a lot of straight. They're going to get straighter as I go. But I mean, this is a style that I wear on a regular basis, whether I have it curled or whether I have it whether I have it straight. And plus, I'm thinning up top, so it adds volume up there. It gets it off my neck. If you guys are having hot flashes, this gets it off your neck, get some air circulating through. And I'll turn around real quick for you. I don't know how it's looking in the back, but I hope you can see. Yeah, and I'm thinning on top, so it does a good job with camouflaging all of that. And there's some other, I'm looking at things opposite, y'all. And if you really want to get creative, you can even start to pin and all that kind of stuff. Let me see. All right, so Lila Rose, did any of you guys take advantage of the Lila Rose? They've been having some really good promotions towards the end of the year here. And so I hadn't really ordered anything in like almost 18 months to 2 years, but I did. I love are these called U pins? Yeah, they're called U pins. Okay. And if you use bobby pins, and I think I got those here. If you use bobby pins, you want to use these type of bobby pins. Okay, not the traditional ones. Okay, they're more open and they're going to be more lock friendly. Okay, they're going to be a lot more lock friendly. This is just a really big version and a very sturdy, it doesn't bend at all, a very sturdy version of this. So therefore, I mean, you're able to like, see, this is going another way. So you can pin up your hair using these. You know, if you have some hair that you want to stay in place there, you know, just mess around with it. I am backwards, so I'm not going to be able to, let me just do it. Let me not look and just do it by feel. Okay, and then even, what's going on here? So I really get a lot of wear out of the spring locks when I wear my spring locks, because I do stuff like this. Backwards, I need. And if I want, okay, I can't look. Let me look over here. Here we go. Okay, so I want this to kind of stay up. So I'm putting my pins in there. And I got a variety of pins. And just kind of place. I mean, it's you know, these just place to keep the hair up. And you can use a combination of these pins and the little pins. All right. So look at that. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. And I got some hanging in the back. So these are the Little Rose U pins. And when you get them, they're going to come in a package like this. Here's another package. Let me open this up. Any questions? I like those U pins. Yes. Excuse me, y'all. Phyllis, can you take down Sandra's picture so we can see comments? Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you. I didn't know that was happening. Wonderful. That's why I need the communication. Okay, so let me see. Offers. I didn't know that was going on, y'all. Sorry. Remove the offer. Okay. How's that? Somebody let me know, please. Oh, all right. Listen, for shorter locks, these are short. That's a short one. It's about 3 inches long. I didn't realize that. I did order a short pair, but I didn't realize that these were a short pair. So if your locks are short, or if you want to just try to pin this up somewhere else, okay, that's going to be too short for me. But I could probably, this is backwards, y'all. Probably stick it in there. Okay, so I'm just giving you an idea. I probably wouldn't put all these pins in there like that, or I would probably, or secure this some kind of way with the smaller pins, and then put the other pins in as adornments. But that makes a really nice bun. It's off center. It doesn't have to be right smack in the middle unless you're going to take the time to do that. But I just kind of scoop things up and pin them in place. And this makes a good look with the spring locks. All right, your pin's great. I have a set, Tracy in North Carolina. I have like 8 of them. I missed their one-day sale yesterday. Yeah, and when they don't have sales too long. It's just going to be a day, 24 hours or 48 hours or something like that. And it usually ends like in the wee hours of the morning. They started in the wee hours of the morning and it ends in the wee hours of the morning. I think that's because they don't want to get overwhelmed with a lot of orders. So they have the sale when people are going to sleep. So if you know that, wait for the sale, and you'll get the best selection and all that kind of stuff. All right. The picture is gone. Thanks. So can you guys see the chat now? That's what I need to know. Was your hair fully dry before you rolled it? No, actually, I've been trying to roll my hair for the last 3 weeks for the holidays, and to wash it. I should have washed it today. That never happened. So I misted it with my mist, and I rolled it up on the pipe cleaners. And then I did like a quickie set. So misted it, rolled it, and set under the dryer for like 20 minutes. And that wasn't long enough. So I'm going to lose all these curls. And I hate that because I took the time to roll it. And it's not going to last too long. I'll have waves and stuff, but it's not going to be those tight spirals that's going to last for weeks. As if I would have let it air dry for 2 days or sit under the dryer for an hour. Okay. And I don't have any water. I'm going to have to get some water. Excuse me, guys. Where do you get the U-pins from? It's from Lila Rose. Let me put that in there. www. Let me put the link in there, I guess. http://lilarose.biz, I think, /happy hair day. I think that's my consultant site. There it is. It's up there. All right, give me a call, y'all, and I'm going to just step away just for a second and get some water. Good evening, Locs, Coils, and Twists. This is Phyllis. Good evening, Locs, Coils, and Twists. This is Phyllis. Call back. All right. It seems I'm not on real time. You are. There's just like a 20-second delay. Okay. All right. All right. The picture's going. Thanks. And U-pins are great. Okay. Let me see. What else? So let me take out my U-pins. Call me if you have a question. 302. Let me put the number back in here. Darlene, lint removal. Gently. Okay. She's calling back. 302-836-3550. This is crazy when I have to do everything. I got to teach myself. Hey, Wanda. Good evening, Wanda. How you doing, girlfriend?
I'm doing great. I have a question.
Sure, go ahead.
You know, I did the pipe cleans at one time to make curls.
Uh-huh.
But I now take my, maybe like 4 strands, and I twist it. And then I use a little rubber band at the bottom.
Okay. So that's to get your curls, right?
Yeah, the waves.
Yeah, that's just another variety. So there's some other things. So and you don't actually even have to do the rubber bands. Is it hard getting those rubber bands off after you twist it?
No.
Okay. As long as you don't put them there too tight, that's fine. So you're really just twisting the hair down on the stuff, and you're securing it with a rubber band. How long does that take to dry?
Sometimes I wait until the next day.
Okay. And you're.
It's true that if you go to bed with your hair kind of damp, it gets mildew.
It can. Most people who have trouble with that is people who put a lot of product in their hair because their hair never gets completely dry. I wouldn't recommend. I would sit under the dryer for at least an hour, half an hour to an hour before you went to bed. Don't get in the habit of doing that. Yeah, because your pillow gets wet, and that's what the mildew is. It's the pillows, the combination of your pillow, your hair, your pillowcase, and things like that.
Yeah, and I really try to wash my hair like around about 7 a.m. in the morning because I'm up early.
Right.
And it does dry.
Okay.
By the time I go to bed, like 11 to 12 o'clock.
Okay, yeah, that's much better. I'd rather somebody do that than wash their hair right before they go to bed and then curl the hair. Most of the time, it won't even be dry. So when you take your rollers out, you may have some curls, but by the end of the day, they're really going to be limp.
Right. And the kind of rubber bands I use, it's those little small little ones. When I used to, the first time I had locks, and I used a little teeny rubber band.
Well, are they actually rubber bands, or are they those elastic bands?
Right.
The elastic ones?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So very good. So you're getting the results. Evidently, that's a little easier for you to handle than the pipe cleaners, right?
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
And it don't take long for me to do it.
Right. Very good. So, that's just another curl pattern. Now with the spring locks, so when I teach about the spring locks and the technique of rolling the hair up on the pipe cleaners, is so that you get a very defined coil-like curl. Okay, so but what you're doing, you're still going to get a curl. It's just not going to be as defined as the spring locks.
And you know what I do? When I do that, I twist it, and sometimes I stick the end inside of the twist. So it's and I use that as a style when I go out to the store.
There you go. So do they look like little Bantu knots all over your head?
Yeah.
Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll show that right now.
You know, the next time I do it, I'll take a picture and send it.
I would appreciate that, yes. And then I want you to send me a picture of that, and then send me a picture of when it's dry and released.
Okay. And then one more thing. I know that I use bobby pins at times, but they're the black one with the little, like a rubber plastic tip on each side.
No, but all right, listen. But they're still the ones that clamp tight and shut, right? Real close and tight?
Yeah.
No, I don't want you using those.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
To make sure, I need clarification.
Yeah, here. I'm showing the picture again. I'm showing it. You might not be able to see it right now, but this is what I want you to use. That's going to be more lock friendly.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I see it, yeah.
All right, girlfriend. So yeah, you're doing good. You do what works for you.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna. Did you have another question?
No, that's it. I see the picture. Yeah.
Okay.
That was all for the. I wanted to ask.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're doing an awesome job. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to show right now what you're doing with your locks. Okay.
Okay then.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay. So that was Wanda. So do I have all my thingies out? Okay. So this is what she's doing. So let me take this out. All right, so she's taking a series of locks. Yeah, see how loopy and droopy that is? Shouldn't be like that. And she's twisting. I want to make sure I twist in the same direction. She's twisting. And if you keep twisting, and this is going to turn into like a styling tutorial. Something just fell. Okay. After a while, look, see, it'll start to twist down on stuff. When you got long hair, it just takes extra time to do all this. All right, so I'm trying to do this really quick. So it's twisting within itself, and I'm just going to kind of wrap. And see, she doesn't even have to put that rubber band on there. Bam, it'll hold right there. But she's securing it with a twisty, and it looks kind of like that. And it's all over her head. Okay, so that's another way. Let me start taking this out. Look, very limp. So when you do the pipe cleaner, the spring locks, or any kind of curl, it doesn't have to be the spring locks, make sure you let the hair dry sufficiently. I was just trying to get some type of curl and texture because I knew I was going to be showing you guys some things with these accessories. All right, let's see. I want to get locks again. This is Latasha. However, I don't know if I should get Sisterlocks or interlocks. What are the pros and cons of each? All right, it all depends on your personality and what you're looking for, what kind of money you have to invest. Sisterlocks is going to be on the top of the list of all that stuff as far as money, investment, time commitment, and things like that. But you'll get that Sisterlock look with that very, very refined, very, very small Sisterlock technique. There are other techniques that you can do with the interlocking. What was it that you wanted to? The interlocks, and interlock is just using some other tool other than the Sisterlock tool to achieve the small lock look. The Sisterlock tool is the only thing on the market right now. Well, not really. There's a couple other things on the market, and maybe we'll use a broadcast for that. But every now and then I'll do a research and see if anything new has come out there. And there are a couple of new things out there where you can get that Sisterlock look with a tool if you're wanting to do that yourself. But that's going to be a lot of work. Everybody's not, can't do that. All right, so I'm pulling out my locks here. So that's the difference. So the tools allow you to do it yourself, allows you to have bigger locks, but still be very, very uniform. At this point, I've never done micro Sisterlocks. I don't do the small Sisterlocks. I only really do the medium Sisterlocks. I do the large because what ends up happening over time, after a few years, you're going to have to combine some of those locks if people are going for length. Now, if they're not going for length, then it really doesn't matter, and you can go real small and keep it small. But you're going to need a certain amount of hair in the base to support a long lock. And if you're going to do that, that's why I try to get that information, or I do get that information during my consultation in the early part of the, well, before I actually lock the hair. And that determines how big or how large I'm going to do the base. So if somebody says, I want locks flowing down my back, I'm really not going to do the very small locks at all, because at some point you're going to have to join them together to reinforce the base, to make the base a little bit bigger so it has more hair in the base to support that long lock. Okay, so they're going to end up being combined anyway. So I don't want to be talking micro locks. So that's the difference. I think that was Latasha. Pros and cons. So the smaller the locks, you know, the more you might have to pay, the longer your retightening sessions are going to be, but they're going to be absolutely stunning and beautiful because they are so small and refined. And I had to really join some locks up here. I'm really getting thin, so we ain't going to concentrate on that. All right. Hi, Phyllis, coming through loud and clear. Marlene, thanks, Marlene. Hi, Phyllis, Dolly from UK. Your hair looks fab. Thanks, sweetie. I need that. Like using the lock loop. I don't know what the lock loop is. Is that a new product for doing the hair? The wrapper lock is great also. Yes, the wrapper lock is a wonderful. They're the curlers. They're not pipe cleaners. I think that's how they started though. And they have curlers that you can roll your hair up on. Yeah. All right. Let's see what else I have here. Are you guys familiar with? Call in if you have questions. These are, now I in the process of sourcing these now. These are called, does anybody know what these are? Gosh, what are they? They're hair sticks. Little Rose has ornate hair sticks. They kind of have the jewels like that's the flexi clip. They have the jewels like this on them. But these are more ethnic looking, Afrocentric looking. I bought these years ago. And how you use the hair sticks. Now I don't use those a lot, but I'll show you. But it's just another thing in my arsenal. Look how straight my hair is, y'all. Just wasted those curls. But I'll try to give you, I have one client who loves the hair sticks. So she buys a lot of hair sticks from Little Rose. But you just kind of twist your hair. I don't know, just kind of twist it and then secure it. Kind of secure it. With the sticks. Can y'all see? Just kind of work it in there. But there you go. And they kind of stick up and stick out. Okay? But it secures that bun in there. So that's another way. I need water and I'm sweating. All right, so sticks. See, I'm real thin right there. Can't do anything about it. But you guys get the idea. So hair sticks is another thing. So I'm going to try to look for hair sticks and put those up on the site. So that's something that you can keep in your bag and just whip your hair up if you want to. All right, another good tool to use. What time is it? I like them. Hair sticks, yeah. Hi, Tynese from Florida. Okay. She's viewing from Florida. I like those hair sticks. Are they for sale? No, girlfriend, not yet. This is my personal arsenal. I got a lot of good stuff in here. Oh, you know what else I wanted to show you guys? And I'll only do this if you want to. A lot of people ask me how to put the lock jewels on, the ones that dangle, the ones you pierce in. I do have a video on my site that shows you how to do that. I don't know how people miss that, but it's there. And they ask what tools I use. So I have a little crafting tool that I use to put those on. Brenda says, I normally 2-strand twist my loves and roll my locks with the lock loop rollers. My curls last for 2 weeks. Okay. You can roll your hair with just about anything. You can roll your hair. I'm showing y'all some stuff. You take this down. I'm a Little Rose consultant through you, Phyllis. Best decision. Wonderful. All right, Regina, give me a call if you need to about that. Do you vend? I don't do any of that stuff. I have it on my site. What was I getting ready to show y'all? I like this one too. Just off to the side. This is sexy. Always like this one. Now, what I do have now is extra volume of waves, but my spring locks are totally gone. I forgot what I was ready to show you guys. Here's one of my newest flexi clips. Look at that, just stunning. And this is going to look good with jeans. You can dress it up, dress it down. And you don't even have to put, like if I have my hair off to the side like this, you don't even have to put it on the whole thing. That's the beauty of this. This is actually a little bit too big. I should really have a smaller one. Do I have a small one in here? You can use it as an accent piece. So all the hair over to the side, right? It's this one. And just take a few strands. And if you have hair that just keeps falling in your face, take a very small one and put it in a flexi clip. Boom, boom, yeah. Yipper. Or it's also good, like some people say, I bought some flexi clips and they're too small. But it all depends on what you're going to do with your hair. All right, so say if I have all my hair back, and a lot of people want to do this, they want to take all their hair and put it back in the flexi clip, but the flexi clip might not be big enough. Okay, they didn't get the extra large. All right, so say if I have this small one here. Let me get it. I hope you guys can see me. And so I'm just going to grab some hair right behind my ears here. Kind of do this thing. Maybe twist it over once. Put the flexi clip in. Probably secure for just a few more locks. And bam, there you go. And how nice is that? You guys get the idea. I can't see, but you get the idea, right? Whew, too much movement. I got to get some water. All right, let me show a couple more pictures. You were going to show us about how to put the hair jewelry on. Only if you guys want me to, because I have a video for that. You were going to show us different ways to curl. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Different ways to curl the hair. I've tried to order flexi clips, but the system hangs up and doesn't allow me to order more than one. I think, Pam, you sent me an email. Can I call to order them? Try that. They have good customer service, and you might want to let them know that there was a problem if it wasn't on your end. I don't know why that happened. As consultants, they'll let us know if there was a glitch in the system by getting complaints. So you need to call them and let them know what happened. And then while you're doing that, ask them to extend the sale to you because you tried and you couldn't get in. All right. So let me know what happens, Pam. I could never get those sticks in, but I don't have Sisterlocks. I have traditional locks. Yeah, the traditional locks might be a little bulky for them. Yvonne, you were going to show that you can roll your hair on anything. These are some of the tips that I wanted to put inside my how many people we got on? We got a few people. All right, let me take this off. Let me show you this. Yes, you can roll your hair on anything. All right, so I'm taking some hair here. Look. So you're going to mist it first. Roll it. Roll it. Now, the more you roll it like this, you can roll it like this, right? And then put an elasti on it. Or, stick a pin in it. You can do that too. I would put an elasti on it though. There you go. Let that dry, and then when it dries, you got curls, sweetheart. So y'all making this very, very hard to do. You just have to get in your hair and experiment. When this dries, all that will be curled up. You also don't have to. I will make a video tutorial. There's a lot of things going on in my mind right now about getting these curls. What I want to do is make some video tutorials about these different curling and rolling and plaiting techniques. I like to do styles where you get like 3 styles in one. You get the style right after you unroll or untwist or whatever you're doing, or that's still in a twisted mode or a plaited mode. You got that style, and you wear that for a week, week and a half, and then you undo it. You got another style, and then you take all of it out, and then you got your waves. So that's how I style the hair. All right, so you can wear it from shampoo to shampoo if you're on like a 4-week regimen. All right. I can never get the okay. Okay, thank you. Tonight that I had outgrown my flexi clips. Thank you. I thought I had, no, girlfriend, you can always use them. Especially with the short hair. With the short hair, with the short locks, if you just got your locks, instead of using the pins and the traditional bobby pins that clamp down on your hair, use the small Lilla Rose this, because there's nothing to grip on your hair. This is very, very smooth. So it's just going to bunch the hair together. You're just going to clip it on. And with that hair that's like shoulder length, where it always falls in your hair, just clip a little section back so it doesn't fall in your hair. That's what I recommend. So you can always use the flexi clips for that. That's a better alternative. And it's a beautiful piece of hair jewelry to have in your locks. And it's better than, I had a client, she came over here, and she's one of my newer clients. She's less than a year locked now, maybe 6 to 7 months. And she came over and she was so proud. She said, Phyllis, I found these little tiny clamps. So there was a little plastic clamps that have the teeth. She said, can I use it? I said, girl, you better get them out of my face. So I was telling her, because it's just too much pressure and she's not even locked yet, okay? So those teeth will just go right in between her locks, right through her locks, and just cause too much pressure there. So, I recommended this and she just loved it. She just loved it. So, and don't be afraid to get the smaller ones. That's all I'm saying. And get at least one of every size. So you can always use the smaller ones, and then you'll graduate into the bigger ones, because they're not going to always have the clips that you like. That's the point. All right. So Anita, yes, you haven't outgrown you never can outgrow the flexi clips. Okay. Lavonda says, I like Phyllis. This is from Tracy. I wear my flexi clips. That's all that I wear all the time. I need to learn other ways to use flexi clips. Okay. I also use them to adorn. So I do my bun. So let me do my bun again. Let me show you this. Like pin curls. Absolutely. Finger roll. That's what I call it, girl. Just a finger roll. You got to keep this stuff simple. What was I doing? See, I'm getting old. What was I going to show you? I know it's great to put my hair up for something. Oh, to adorn. So after I'm going to do my bun. So let me do my bun real quick with my lock tie. Let me do this. I'm going to take an elastic. I'm going to do a pink one so you can see exactly what I'm doing. All right, now watch this. So I finger comb my hair forward, okay? Can you guys see me? Yeah, I guess. And I'm not going all the way tight. I'm leaving some excess here. I got my elastic so you can see it. Normally this would be brown or black. And I'm just going to kind of pull the hair through. I wear this a lot. But not all the way through, just enough to get a little bun on top. And then I'm going to release it. Okay, and since if it was black, you wouldn't really see this here. And then what I'll just cover up this. I might take a small, let me do this one. I got to look over here, y'all, sorry. Get it in there good. Get some hair. You got to get some hair under some of these bigger ones. There we go. Too much hair there. All right. Okay, there we go. And these flexi clips have notches. There's one notch. There's two. Okay. So that's there. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, and then I can take one here on this side and just use it as an adornment piece. Okay, see? Boom, 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 boom. And when you got the curls and the waves and stuff, it's good. And then, you don't want to overdo it. Where's my thingies? This one, here's a pretty one. Just a little. See a little crystal? I don't know if y'all can see that, but very nice. And all this don't have to be smooth. Just mess around with it. Actually, I can't see. Sorry. And maybe just a little bling on top there. See? Holiday bling. I like it. Pretty. So you got the security of the band. You don't have nothing's going to get loose or anything, and then you just adorn it with your flexi clips. Yes, I do that all the time. Easy to sleep on. You sleep on, girlfriend. I don't sleep on none of this stuff. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, a lot of things you can do with these. I love them. Give me a call, y'all. If you got any calls, give me a call. It's almost 10 o'clock. I'm going to be getting out of here soon. Got a question, give me a call. And they come out so easy. Yeah. Here. Is that it? So that's not on all the way. And this can be moved. I mean, it can be in the back. You can create a bun from this and just have a tousled bun up here. How about styles to hide weak sides? Your hair is going to have to be curly all over. You gotta put the hair on top. And almost like that, was that Francine asking me that or somebody else? Yeah, Francine, just what you did, girlfriend. Where's my lock tie? Exactly what you did. All right, let me position my jewelry at the bottom. Okay, so if you got the size, there you go. And so this is kind of like, you see people wearing wigs like this. Look at that. So if your hair is all curly and stuff, then you can sport this, and this is going to cover up your sides. Good. Then I'll probably put a piece here to show some bling here, which I'll do. But I got my lock tie dangling back there. I'll just put a little piece, or you can put a little piece right here in the front, in the center. Looks like I got a wig on. Whatever you want to do. That might be a little bit too much, but there you go. If this was curled, this would look really, really nice. Okay, so that's more like a bob look. All right, but you need a little bit of length for this. Very, very nice, Phyllis. Hair not full enough for that. Maybe I will get there one day. Yours look beautiful, Tracy. Thanks, Tracy. Looks great, cute, and simple. Yeah, so you guys just got to get in there and just kind of mess around. I wish I had more curls for you. That was the intent, because with the curls, it doesn't. My point with the curls is once you get those spring locks in, or however you curl your hair, and they're in there good, and you let it dry really, really good, you can do just about anything to your hair. Is going to look good. And it's going to look really, really good. And one of the other things I do, I can go, let me show you this. So now we have it like this, right? Now I got to try to be real neat. Here's a nice bun too. And all I'm doing now is just trying to smooth and tuck. Smooth and tuck. Smooth and tuck. Smooth and tuck. Get those ends in. I'm just doing this by feel now. This is another nice one. And it's okay. Leave some hair down. Leave some hair down. Now I'll use turn this way, sorry. See? Go in and scoop up. See how it's bent? Go in, and it's bent that way so it doesn't dig into your scalp. All right? Go down, scoop up, push in. That's too short. I'll do about 3 back here. That's why I get like 2 or 3 sets of each one. It's like I got the same ones going, but it doesn't matter. You can have different ones going. Doesn't matter. But this secures it, y'all. This secures my bun. Now my bun is secure in the back. Can't see what's going on back there. And then I can take this little short one, right? I always like to put something in the center here. That's just me. You can't see it. Can't use the camera. I'll just do it this way. And in. Bam! Ooh, I like that. Where's my long journey earrings? Don't have those in. I'll put these on. All right, nobody's calling me. What are those little bling things in your hair? Did Diana just come on? Or are you talking about the it's my she must be talking about the gold rings. The gold rings, they're on the site to sell. So they slide on the locks and they stay on there permanently until I take them off. So they're called lock rings. I gotta show y'all some more pictures. There we go. So when you do an updo, show off your earrings too. All right. So there. So I like that one. Y'all saw how easy that one was. And that was just me just keeping the hair contained and using my thumbs to roll that hair underneath. This is a good one. This is good for work. All right, let me see. Offers. All right. Let's see. Freedom, Frida, Francine, Sandra, Latika. Let's see what Latika. Let me show Latika real quick. Load. Okay, so she's got, this is a good one. She's got, this is another one for like the smaller, I don't know what she's got going on in the back or how she has that top secured there. But it would probably look real nice if she had a flexi clip in the back there before her hair starts to hang down. And so she can adorn that with the flexi clip. And that's why I want pictures. I want pictures of you guys using the flexi clips as well. All right, so you got to see her. Let's see, because it's going on 10 o'clock and I didn't want to be on late. Let's see else who we have. Stephanie sent me a picture. Let's see, little Stephanie. Okay, so she's got her hair curly all over. Okay, she says she uses the ultimate mist to curl her hair. That's great. All right, and we're going to show maybe 2 more pictures. And remove. Oops. Let's see. Nima. Load. That picture's a little dark because she's got the blinds behind her. But here it looks like she did the pipe cleaner curls. It's the spring lots. Okay. And then she said 2 weeks later, her locks look like this. So apparently she let hers dry. Number 2. And about 2 weeks later, they look like this. And they're gorgeous. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I need some water badly. All right, so almost 2 weeks later. All right, so send in your pictures. I would love to highlight you guys. Anybody else have any more questions about your locks? We can get them answered now before we leave. Remove the offer. Let me see. I think I got one more. Let me just show one more picture while I have you up here. You know what? Golly, I didn't save it. I had a visit from somebody from New Jersey who was passing through Delaware, and she stopped by with her family. I wanted to show those pictures, but they all had the ear abstracts. I know I uploaded that, but I didn't save it, so it's not showing up here. So I can't share that with you. I'll share that another time. All right, so let's go back to the chat. Laugh out loud. Dinah says, Phyllis, I've been on the entire time. Those gold rings are cute. Okay, girlfriend. Brenda, do you use setting lotion on your locks when you roller set? I do not. I just use my mist, y'all. That is my set. Now, so the other thing in January, what you'll see some new labels on some of the products. So my mist, I should really be marketing my mist as a 3-in-1 mist. So it's for moisture, it's for conditioning, and it's for setting. And it gives you a nice soft set, not a real hard, crunchy set. So, I mean, you can do what you want with it. And you can use other things. Also, it washes out cleanly, y'all. So, I make products that wash out very cleanly when you do shampoo your hair. So you can try other setting type of things. People do that, but you really have to be, and I would say this, anytime you're using a product that's not specifically made for locks, okay? You can use other things to get the same type of results, but some things just may not be as good as far ingredient-wise and things like that. So if you're using some of those other things, make sure you clarify. So if you curled your hair and you use a setting lotion and, you might not feel like your hair has come completely clean, use a clarifying bar or a clarifying shampoo to make sure you get all that residue from that setting lotion, because totally different stuff. There's silicones and things in there that covers the hair strand. And when you have locks, the locks are so tightly meshed, it's really hard for that stuff to come clean if you're not using the right type of shampoos. And a lot of times you might have to use more of a detergent-like shampoo to get those things out. Okay, so if you haven't clarified, consider clarifying, and you'll see your locks will feel a lot lighter. You might feel like they've gotten a lot more cleaner. And if your water is murky, then they've definitely broken down a lot of those oils and the residue from products that are not made for your locks. They'll come out, a lot of that'll come out through a clarifying shampoo. Okay, how to add the jewelry. All right, let me, she's gonna make me do this. All right, I gotta get up for a second and get my tool, which I didn't put in here, which I thought, okay, I have one here. Okay, but I have a smaller one, but I'm going to use this. So this is kind of a clamp tool that I use to, when I'm making my jewelry and my earrings. It's a wire, I forget what it's called. I'm sorry. Caught me off guard. But anyway, one of the tools I use to make my jewelry and my earrings. And let me see if I think I saw a little crystal up here, which I don't see now. I'm looking for an arbitrary crystal. Now they're usually all over the place, but now I don't see one. All right, well, let me use a big, I'll use a big, so I got a bag of, these aren't on the site, so don't go looking for them. And a lot of people don't like to put big ones in. Let me see, can you see that? No. But anyway, they open up. So when you get the jewelry pieces, especially the ones that dangle, okay, you can slide them on. You can slide them on with your fingers. Now, I will show you one of the things that I do use. Should be in here. I got all kinds of, ooh, there's another, I like boxes and things, y'all. I like to go through boxes. All right, here we go. Okay, a very small, not seeing that too well. Still not seeing it well. Okay, well, where's my blackboard? Yeah. All right. Crochet hook. Let me put it over. Let me put it. It's a very small, refined one. My screen is backwards, so I apologize for this. But anyway, it's a very small one. Let me see what size this is. 9/1.4 millimeters. So 9/1.4 millimeter crochet hook, okay? So I don't use this to bring the hair through it all. I use it to help me put the lock through. So what I would do, now you can use anything. So in the video that I made, you can use a toothpick, a bobby pin, even let me try one of these things here. Okay, there's the bobby pin that I told you to use, okay? Let's try that. That's going to be hard though. I can't do that. All right, let me just do it. The thing is, the goal is to try to get the tip of the hair in through this little ring. And you do that however you think you can get it through. Since I don't want to take a lot of time, what I do is take my very, very small crochet hook and put it through there. Grab the hair. Now, this one has a substantial end on it. So you want to get a lock that's going to fit. So these aren't going to fit on every single lock, okay? You just get a small enough lock that fits, kind of hook it through the very tip of it, and just help it to guide it through. And then use your fingers to pull it so I can get it there. I'm not going to be able to get it now with the phone ringing. See, I'm pushing it through. I'm not going to be able to get it. But you guys get the idea. See, this wouldn't be an ideal one to put it on. Try to work on it. It's on. Okay. And then you just slide it up, and you slide it up so
Hi, this is Phil.
Sorry. Didn't work. Where's my phone? Good evening, Lots, Calls, and Twists. This is Phyllis.
Hi, Phyllis. This is Wanda.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine. You know what? I did mine yesterday. I put some of your lock jewels in.
Yeah.
But I pierced it through my hair, one of the strong pieces, and I used my tool, like you have, the jewelry tool, and I did at least 3 of them.
Okay, good. Because I'm not able to show you right now on the broadcast. So what did you use as a tool to help you guide it through?
Yeah, I used the jewelry tool. I took the end piece, and I pushed it actually through my hair. I got a little hole and pushed the little hook, and then closed it with the jewelry.
Okay, right. All right. So I'll show that. That's so you pierced it through your lock.
Yeah, because it's easier for me.
Yes, it's easier for me too. As you can see. So I'll show that next. I totally forgot about that. Thanks.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'll tell you. That's because I got all this stuff going on, okay? And I think I dropped my jewelry. I did. Let's get another one. All right, I'm going to pierce it. So this is what I do so that they stay in. And then depending on who your loctician is, somebody said good night so we can see it. Yes, I got it. Thank you so much. All right, good. See you next year, Darlene. All right. We still got a bunch of people on here. See now? Oh, y'all look. This is crazy. I can't see now. Hold on. Put it up here to the light. Okay. So all of these have a little slit in it. Okay. So I'm going to bend it. Don't pull it apart. You want to pull it forward and or backwards. So now it's open. I don't know. You can't really see that it's open, but it's open. And so I'm going to take, here it is, I'm working backwards. So I like to look for a chunky piece. So I'm not going to be up here close to the end. I'm going to, it's chunkier down here. So I'm going to put it down here. And this is open now. So I'm just going to just pierce. I know my finger's in the way. Sorry. There we go. Trying to pierce it through. And I got to hold it. And I need my glasses. All right, I don't know if that's pierced, but anyway, I'm going to close it up. All this is just like blurry fuzz to me right now. I got my glasses on. Close it, squeeze it, and now it's on there. Okay, and it's not moving anywhere because I pierced it through. And it will stay on there permanently, and my loctician will be able to pull it through. All right, so there it is. Okay, and people notice that all the time, my jewelry. Are you going to put those lock jewelry pieces on your website? I have a bunch of lock jewelry here that I don't put on. I really haven't put any of the larger pieces because people are scared to order them because they don't think that they can pull them through. If you have a loctician who be willing to guide the bigger pieces through, they will pull through. Fine. Okay. So I might, but they don't sell as well as the smaller ones. And that's just come from years of experience. The smaller ones always sold a lot better than the bigger ones. Okay. All right. I think that's it. Unless you got some other questions, I'm a little tired. It's been a busy holiday. Kind of quiet, but kind of busy because I still do all this stuff to get ready for you guys and make my jewelry. Now, I'll share this with you. My lock rings, and these are big ones. Any special promotional? Oh, I said I was going to do a giveaway. Thanks. Who's that? Francine. Yes, we'll do something. So be on the lookout for something that looks like, see if I can get up close. Something that looks like that. Okay, this is called a cobra or a lock wrap. You can put a dangly piece on it if you like. I mean, so yeah. So where's my for instance, this one's real intricate. It's bigger. It's too big for the Sisterlocks right now at this point. Okay, I guess it's not going to get. Okay, and then you can put a dangly piece on there. Okay, these are absolutely stunning on the locks. I have some that aren't as, and these have been here for years because, you know, like I said, most of the people who watch me are Sisterlock, you know, where you guys have Sisterlocks. And so these are more for the like the interlockers and things like that. These will fit in your locks. But for the Sisterlocks, these are going to be too big. Now I'm making some with some very small, very, very thin wire. But it won't be as intricate as this. It'll be a little bit more simpler, but they still look really, really nice. I'm not going to take this down because I like it now. Look at my gray. Wow. Okay. But I will have something like that on the site. That's coming up soon. And my prosperity one. So between the next couple of weeks, I'll be making some more new jewelry for the Sisterlocks. Annika, I was looking for that yesterday. Also the wrap Robin wears. Yeah, you know what? And she cut all that gold wire out of her hair. I wish she would have just let me do it, and I could have unwrapped it and made jewelry out of that. I'm sure she just threw it away. And that's what happens when people don't buy stuff when you give it to her for free. Goodness grief, she threw away a whole bunch of good gold jewelry because her locks were very long. I wrapped her entire lock, put crystals in there and everything. And I doubt if she saved that. I have to ask her, but she probably just cut it all off to get it off and threw it away. And I could have made smaller pieces of jewelry from that. How do you use the tighten? I don't know, Wanda, what did you ask me, sweetie? I have somebody who retightens my hair. She's my cousin, so we do each other's hair on the same day, if that's what you're asking me. So I don't pay to get my hair done. I ain't paying what y'all paying to get your hair done. And I don't do my own hair, even though I could. Now, I did have to go through and combine a few locks because she didn't do that. But yeah. All right, gang. Oh, let's see. How about a t-shirt? Let's do a t-shirt. Oh, let me show you how else I accessorize my locks. Let me show you guys this. Oh, and I don't have my favorite black one. My hats. You guys, hats and scarves. That's accessorizing. Hey. Haven't worn, I'm a collector of hats. I'm a collector of funky hats. I have not worn many of these hats out in public, but that's going to be my goal this season. I'm looking for things to wrap. But yeah, this has a hole, so the locks can actually cascade out of here. Okay, I'm going to mess up my hair now. That's one. Lock ties, cute. Here's one of my favorite, and I like these telescoping hats. Look at this. Am I going to be able to get this on over my bun? There's another hat. This is another way I accessorize, y'all. So I'm looking for capes or coats to go with these. Okay, so I'll just take my time. I love it. I call them Dr. Seuss hats. And I get them from a place out in New York called Matthews, if you want to know that. Happy New Year, Phyllis. Have a happy, nappy New Year. Thanks, Charlene. Yes, time for y'all to go to bed. Let me show y'all, share one more with you. You guys saw this one. I won't put it on. So you guys saw this on a recent video. I like this hat too. It's telescoping. So you can tell I get these from the same person. And she makes hats and stuff for rappers in New York. They're based out of New York. So Matthews out of New York, if you want to. And a lot of these hats you won't even see on her website because you know, she has a shop and they're different. I'm messing up my bun. And then one more. Here's another one. I think I got that one backwards. I did. There we go. I love these hats. So if you guys are in the hats, wear them. Now you have kept it same length since your big cut. You have kept the same length since your big cut. Ah, my big cut, my hair was down to here. So my hair has definitely grown. They remind me of Busta Rhymes, yes. Uh-huh. All right, guys, I think I'm going to call it. Nobody's calling me. This was fun. So those are my accessory pieces. So I showed you jewelry. I showed you several ways to use and adorn your locks with the flexi clips. I showed you the lock sticks. I'm still looking, you know, researching. I haven't found any like these. I absolutely love these. So I might have to try to get up. And this is just from years. I've had these for a while. You know, I just buy stuff like this and collect them. But I'm going to try to find something similar to this and put it up on the site for you guys. They're different. Phyllis, I will have my loctician go on your website so she can see how to tighten. I don't show that, sweetie. Okay, I don't show that. I show that in my training classes and things like that. I don't show that live on the site at all because I'm using a Sisterlock tool and I wouldn't do that. So I do one-on-one coaching. If you for speed, if you're trying to, I know. I definitely am very good at improving people's speed if you're a loctician. And in 2006, you'll see my training site. I'm going to have a membership site and with all those training videos and things in there. Okay, let me take this last call. Oh, for the jewelry, yeah. Yep. Is the spring lock video still available? Hold on, I'll answer in a minute.
Okay.
Hi, this is Phyllis. Welcome to the broadcast. Who's this?
Hi, this is New Jersey, Beverly.
Hey, Beverly, how you doing, sweetheart?
All right, I just wanted to tell you that I love the Dancing Phyllis video. That was so cute.
You know what? I think I'll go out with that if I remember to save it to put it up here to do it. But
okay, do that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It made me laugh.
Nice.
All right. Bye-bye. You guys know what she's talking about. Is your spring lock video still available? No, because I'm working on a training site and I'm going to be putting that information or that video in there. So it's going to be less expensive because it's going to be a digital type of thing and it's going to be in my membership site. Dancing Phyllis was great. Well, thanks, guys. I like to laugh. Let me see if I have it. Hold on. Okay, videos. Select. Oh, let's see if we can do this. Hold on. Select that. Load. All right, here it is, y'all. Play video. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. I think with that, I'm going to say good night. I think I'm back on. And continue to enjoy your nappy holidays. And I think this may be my last broadcast for the year. And I'll see y'all in 2016. Thanks for joining me. I love all of you guys. Take care.